Today, I'm going to show you a certain secret that is behind the growth of the animal, that is behind the growth or the quality of the kids. So you see these guys, just pray for me that I be able to pick at least one of them. And I try to check the details. I think, let me get this. Okay, just relax, okay? Yes. I want you to look at this guy who was born, 28th of August, 2024. So that means it is around two and a half months. You get it? But look at the quality of this guy. He's on free range. We've not done a lot of things, but there is some secrets that I would like at least to show you. I want you to look at these baby beautiful guys. And you know what? You also love this. You get it? So these are all pure, full blood. Don't say that I'm segregating. I don't love others. I really, really love them. But let me get this. I start to tell you a story. I know every farmer needs this. Yes. So one of the things that you have to master, if these kids are born or from pregnancy, let's say, the mothers of these animals, if you really love this kind of quality, one, you have to look at the 3 pillars that we have talked about for quite some time. One of it is genetics. The second one is nutrition. The third is management. So where does this belong? This is completely showing to you that the 3 are in place. The genetics you've seen, the quality of the animals. I want you to look at the heads of those animals. I want you to look at the length. I want you to look at the height, and as well look at the age, because these goats you see, they are all below 3 months. So some have made 2 months, some have made 1.5, and 2.5 maximum. So these goats you see, the mothers are savannas, they're pure savannas, and the fathers are also pure savannas. The reason why I tell you that they are pure savannas, they have history of being, they were imported from South Africa, and the mothers as well were born by those that were imported from South Africa. So I told you we are profiling them, but how do you, even if you profile the animal, how do you make sure that these animals are properly managed well? One, I told you when the mothers are pregnant, we do what they call steaming up. Steaming up is extra feeding of the pregnant mothers, right from 2 months, supplementing them. Because here we don't do complete zero grazing, we supplement. So those mothers, when they go to the field, they come back, we supplement them with alfalfa, we supplement them with Chloris Guyana, Bracharia molato, and as well, I think that's what basically we do. But sometimes we also use some concentrates to mix it up. But these guys are not easy to learn how to feed on the concentrates. So we are trying our best to teach them, but they really, really love grass. So if after steaming up these animals from 2 months to at least 4, then we have to reduce on the amount of extras that we put in, like alfalfa, chloris, and so on. We don't give them a lot. Why? Because we want the kids to, the mothers to have what they call the kidding is. So if these goats are born, what do? If they are born today, after like a week, you have to start giving them some vitamins. And notice that the vitamin you give to these animals has a lot of vitamin A, because it's really very good for the growth of these animals. Then, if they spend like 2 weeks, you have to give them soft dewormers. There is a lot of dewormers that you can use. You can use albendazole 10%. You can use liver fast, diamond. But giving them like 2 meals, 1 meal like that. So if they continue to grow, then you have to increase on the meals that you give. So these goats you see, we give them like 4 meals. You get it? but it is consistent on the weekly, every after 2 weeks you have to deworm them, such that you completely eliminate them from the worm burden, because it's the one that causes the stuntedness of the animals. And if that animal gets stunted, my dear people, you can never get results, or it will take you too long for that animal to do a proper regrowth. So if you do that, make sure that every after a week, at least you give them some oral dewormers, vitamin, and also spraying them. And make sure that you start vaccination maybe at 1 month or 2 weeks if there is an outbreak in the area. If you vaccinate a young goat, most of the time it does not have the capacity, or the body cannot produce antibodies. But you rather try it produces what it can than leaving the body open, and if a disease comes, clears them. So these ones, so far for us, they are those of 1 month. We have so far vaccinated for Clostridioides. We have vaccinated for OFF. So we are going to vaccinate for PPR and pox, then vaccinate for CCPP. So that is how we've been able to manage these animals. So when the mothers go, like in the morning, you saw the process that we go through, marking a mother with a permanent spray that you put on the body. You also put it on these kids. You know which mother is producing which one. Then after knowing all that, by help of your worker, you should definitely tell that this is the mother of this. When the kid is produced, let's say if you're using numbers on those sprays, I showed it to you some time back, you can put 001 on the side of the animal and also the mother. If the mother produced 2, you also have to write all of them 001, the mother 001, even the kids 001 for easy identification. Why do we do that? Because we don't want the kid to suckle on this milk today, next week suckles on another milk, the other day suckles on a different milk. That is not really very good, because they always get what they call crisscrossing. And crisscrossing, that is the milk, it is not used to. So it might lead to diarrhea, because the stomach or the rumen will not be able to digest. So basically, after you follow all those procedures, now we keep helping them when they are suckling. The mothers come, we identify the mothers, we make sure that the kid is suckling on its mother, and it suckles enough, because the mothers, we continue supplementing them with alfalfa, chloris, and so on, because we want it to produce more milk. You know, in the sense of doing farming, if the mother doesn't have enough feeds, don't expect it to produce quality to the kids. That's what I can tell you. So basically, let me summarize the video. We talked about the quality of the animal. We talked about how to receive the animals. If you receive them, what do? You get it. How do you maintain them free from worms? Which diseases do you vaccinate them at? And also, how often do you spray? So that is how we've been able to manage the whole concept of these guys. But I think they're very good, and you might even lose. Actually, we produced over 100 kids plus, but we only lost 2. We only lost 2, and one was born weak. Another one was also born premature. So, guys, if you follow me, really share more videos to other people so that they can also be helped. Because the reason of releasing this information, I want you guys to really understand it. And we save the animals, and we make dollars as well. Because now, whichever pure you see here in our Ugandan shillings, we as farmers, so that got in around 6 months, that is around 3 or 4 months from now, it will be being sold at 3 million. If it's a pure male, we'll be going for 3 million. So just imagine if you produce over 100 kids, and in a period of 6 months, you are able to start selling, and 100 goats that will be going for 300 million. Guys, you see it as maybe just words, but these things really happen. That's why farmers are getting their monies from. Thank you so much. Let me just wish you the guys bye. See you then.